Degrees, a lot colder in the outlying areas. A new local company develops a possible solution to the challenges that mass COVID-19 testing presents. The company's in Fishers. News 8's Hannah Mordeau went there, talked to the top folks, has an example of this tiny device. What is it? How's it work?
Well, it's this very small tube with a swab inside. You can see it a little bit better here, but it's dry. It doesn't go far up your nose and has a barcode on the side for patients' information, meaning the possibility for mass, fast, and inexpensive COVID-19 testing. Plus, the Indiana lab that created this is making a global impact.
Sometimes the solutions to problems can be very simple.
Jamie Elliott is a master of simplifying the complex.
Stairs to the lab.
He's the founder and CEO of Quantigen Biosciences in Fishers, and this is the lab's latest development.
So something that is much like a Q-tip is much easier to manufacture.
And easier for everyday people to use.
A patient like you or myself could swab our nose on our own. We don't have to go deep.
The tube has a barcode to hold patients' information. It's dry inside, but labs can add liquid and use an automated process to run tons of tests at once, meaning this mission
Develop a very high throughput and very inexpensive process for COVID testing.
Could be the end of testing on only symptomatic people through a slow lab process. Instead, mass-scale asymptomatic testing. For example, on all school children, which would be about 60 million tests a week.
Amenable to that ultra-low cost, super high throughput. By that I mean in excess of, say, 100,000 samples a day at a site, such that you can get to that scale needed to get really good, robust return to work and return to school programs.
The lab started developing the swab and tube device with funding from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation back in the spring, while also running diagnostic COVID-19 tests for Indiana's health department and doing research on other diseases. Still, they developed this in a matter of months.
So the pace has been just amazing. That means that things like branding and naming have taken a bit of a backseat.
The no-name swab and tube could be in pilot programs across the country in the next 2 months and brings potential to Indiana.
Indiana could be the next bioscience home.
It absolutely should be.
Quantigen hopes their success can pave the way for the industry to move to the Midwest and help get all of our lives back to normal.
It's solutions like these that will, I think, change the landscape from where we were pre-COVID.
And Quantigen plans to double in size this year, adding about 35 jobs. They also hope that this COVID-19 test will be implemented soon.